The difference between a private college and a state college. I did both, so I'm going to tell you about the experience I had with both. Hello, beautiful people. I'm back, and I was going to be making some videos this weekend, but I got busy. I had a lot of stuff to do. But anyway, I did want to touch bases on traditional colleges versus private colleges. I talked about me having taken my RN program through a private college down south, and a couple people was asking what was the pros and cons. Well, the state colleges, you know, it requires a lot of prerequisites to get into their program. However, private colleges require for you to do an entrance exam and maybe a couple of prerequisites, and they'll take them even if they really old, 8, 9 years old. They will take those as well. The college that I went to down south, I did some of my training overseas. Well, we consider them overseas. It was in Bahamas, and to the owner of the school got approved to do clinical rotations in the States. We flew over and spent 3 days and did clinicals. And it was a very different experience from what I'm accustomed to. Over there in Bahamas, their team is like, okay, they taking care of me. I have diabetes, so they're gonna have a neurologist there, a nutritionist there, my primary care there, and my nephrologist there. All of them be at the bed and discussing care with the resident and what the plan is. So I thought that was kind of cool because everybody was on the same page. Nobody had to call and get records from this person. Nobody had to call and get records from that person. And due to the fact that sometimes diabetes affect the heart as well, they had also a cardiologist there. It was like every major system, a specialist was there at the bedside giving their input on different things related to that patient. So going to Bahamas was a different clinical experience opposed from what we do here in the States, especially because they are like behind. Accu-Check machine, it was that really big Accu-Check machine that we was doing in the 90s, I want to say, and they were having it in 2015. So therefore, their equipment is behind time, very much so, very much so. And majority of the time, if it's something really, really bad that's going on, they will definitely send to the United States. If the family has money to pay for services, they will send them there so they can get CAT scans or whatever the case may be. And clinicals here at the state level college, it is, you know, it's different. It's very different. It's up to date. But however, some RN programs don't do a lot of clinical hands-on at the bedside. They do a lot of papers, especially if you're in the BSN program. You do a lot of papers and research and stuff like that. And you do some clinicals, but not as much. I found both experiences to be wonderful. Nevertheless, I did pass my RN board. I study a lot. I really did. I want to know. Those are things I want to know. So I really think that it's according to the individual when you're taking courses in a private school. The other down part with private school is the fact that most universities will not accept your credits. However, I did find 2 universities to accept my credits, and I'm currently working on my BSN and planned on going on to for my MSN. So that's one of the things you got to think about if you're gonna continue education after the fact of completing the RN program. So if you decide that you want to go back to be a nurse practitioner, all those things you want to consider before going into a private college that maybe has not met the accreditation that they need to meet. It is certain guidelines they need to meet to get that accreditation, but they can get it. It's not that they can't. So for the person that was asking what about education part, those are the pros and cons when you're looking into an RN program. And due to the COVID-19, I am seeing a lot of ads and information regarding taking RN program online. So, that might be the new wave right now because, we do have a shortage in nursing because a lot of nurses contacted, the COVID-19. Some of them passed away. Some of them got really, really sick. Some of them decided just run. They don't want, to have anything else to do with nursing. I feel like in my career right now, I signed up for this. This is, some of the things that we talked about that could possibly happen being a nurse, So, no, I don't see myself saying I'm done with nursing. It's a struggle. Don't get me wrong. It is a struggle every day going in, knowing that, you have sick patients and stuff like that, or you can come in contact with COVID. But this is the path that I have taken. I didn't grow up saying I want to be a nurse. I want to be a nurse. I grew up saying that I wanted to go to the military, become a military attorney, because I always wanted to argue my point, always wanted to dig out those details. So that was my goal when I was, 15, 16. However, life changed, and this is the route that the Lord set fit for me to do. And that's what I'm doing. So I've been doing it now since 2003. It's a long time. Well, I started out in nursing career in nursing and CNA in 1998. So yes, I've been in the medical field for a long time. And I love what I do, and I love my residents. I love taking care of people. I love when people call me and ask me questions. Sometimes I don't be up for it all the time, but I do love it. Well, and that will complete that video that's been taking forever for me to make due to life. It's not that I don't want to make it, but it's just so many different things been going on. And majority of the time, reason I don't make videos is because either I'm got really busy, and it is a mental thing. So on the weekend, I try to just rest my brain, try to quiet it down because it's always going. I'm always thinking. The drive to work, the drive back from work, on the weekends, I'm always thinking. So, but I will try to get better at making my videos. Well, until next time, you guys be safe. You know what I'm saying? Keep your mask on. We still not out of this as of yet. Wash your hands, social distance. It's getting close to the holiday time, so I know a lot of family wants to get together. Just be very careful. Be mindful. If you can have a lot of things outside, you got yard, have it outside. Do outside events, 3 to a table or something like that, But I know we need that family love and that family bonding because we really do. But until next time,